After years of war, Yemen remains trapped in a cycle of violence and suffering. The conflict between governmental and non-governmental forces have pushed the country to the brink with no resolution in sight. Meanwhile, the economic collapse, the human rights abuses, and the deterioration of the human rights situations has left millions in despair. The blockade and the economic restrictions continue to strangle Yemen's population, depriving them of basic necessities. Yet, despite this undeniable scale of the crisis, international attention is fading and donor support is decreasing in Yemen. But beyond the battlefield, the human rights situation in Yemen is deteriorating at an alarming rate. In the recent month, the de facto authorities, the Houthis in Sana'a, have launched an unprecedented crackdown on civil society, arbitrarily detaining many of the NGO workers, the embassy staff, and UN personnel under fabricated charges of espionage. Many remain forcibly disappeared, denied access to legal representation, or cut off from their families. And the chilling effect of these arrests on civil society is undeniable. Journalists, human rights defenders, and activists continue to fear prosecution. Women especially bear the brunt of these abuses, with increasingly restrictive policies limiting their rights to movement. Without strong monitoring and reporting mechanisms, perpetrators continue to act in Yemen in utter impunity, knowing that they will not be held accountable, knowing that they will be supported by regional powers in perpetrating these crimes with no restrictions. Yemen has also become a forgotten crisis, neglected in diplomatic circles, while the situation on the ground worsens every day. This is an urgent call to reinstate an independent international investigative mechanism to document violations and ensure accountability for all parties responsible for crimes in Yemen. We urge this Council, like every session, to act decisively, to move beyond health measures, to take the steps necessary to confront Yemen's human rights crisis with the urgency it needs and resolve its demands. Without these steps, impunity will continue to thrive in the country, and the suffering of the people will only deepen, and we will reach an unsolvable situation. And we have to always remember, without accountability, there can never be lasting peace in Yemen. Thank you.